What's up, Star Wars nerds? And on this edition of Hyperdrives, I was supposed to be doing an unboxing and review video for the new TVC Jabba the Hutt set, but unfortunately my set got delayed in the mail, so I'm not going to be able to make that video this week. Instead, I'm going to review the brand new R6-D23 from Droid Factory. But before we get to that, I got a few pickups to share, starting with these two loose 3 3/4 astromech droids. The one on the left is R2-Q5 from the Power of the Jedi line. Now, I already had this one carded, but I wanted another one loose so I didn't have to open it. And in one of my earlier videos for my channel, I featured him as part of my Sphero collection. And this is not a bad looking figure. They did a pretty good job with droids on the Power of the Jedi line, and I love the clicking sound on the dome. I am partial to that effect. I wish they would always do that. And he comes with this neat little hologram of Death Star 2, so pretty cool little accessory there. And then over to the right, I picked up this little guy. He is R2-A5. He came with that Entertainment Earth exclusive 6-pack back in the day. I never got that pack, but he's a cool little droid. He's a blink and you miss him droid from A New Hope, and he's got the little scope that you push down to make his third leg pop out. That's what she said. And I mind the third leg is a bit loose. It keeps wanting to pop back inside when I lean him forward. So probably something I'm going to have to play with more. But always happy to add more droids to my collection. Next up is the 30th anniversary rahmkota from The Force Unleashed video game. Very cool old Jedi Master, former Clone Wars general. And that was an awesome game at the time. This is number 13 in the line. And he's looking pretty good. He's got a dated face sculpt. It was very good for the time, don't get me wrong, but it just screams late 2000s head sculpt. But still a solid looking figure for the time. And I'm not sure we'll get another version of him in TVC, so I wanted to pick this up. I think that's a screenshot directly from the video game, and there's a description if you want to pause it, and there's a look at the wave that came out around the same time. Yeah, just a pretty solid figure to go along with my Starkiller. And last for the pickups, I finally got the version of cadbane that comes with Todo 360. I've got several versions of 3 3/4 cadbane. Cadbane's one of my favorite characters. But this one's always eluded me. Either the price has been way too high or it's been damaged or something, and I really wanted that Todo 360. I've already got several cadbanes, and I'm pretty sure they're repacks of this one. But he's a really cool character, and the Clone Wars version is still my favorite version of Cad. And so just happy to pick this up finally with Todo 360. I mean, who doesn't love that little guy? Alright, so here's the latest astromech from Disney's Droid Factory. It's R6-D23, and it's no coincidence that his name is D23. This came out right after this year's D23 event. Taking a look at the card back, I'm not a huge fan of these. I like the blueprint style, but the image on the card back is always so cheesy. It's very superimposed looking. And there's a look at the droid in the bubble. I'm 99% sure that Sorcerer's hat comes off. It better. There's a look at the back of the card. I do like the details called out in the blueprint style on the back. Always like that part of it, at least. I'm going to leave this one carded, but I did order 2 of these, so let's take a look at R6-D23 out of the packaging. And here he is, looking really good. I love the paint apps on this one. And let's just make sure that Mickey's sorcerer hat comes off, and it does. You can see it's got a little peg there. So let's put that aside. Yeah, just an awesome droid. I knew I was going to like this one. I love the black and red and silver. Very nice silver metallic. We'll take the dome off, and look at this. I love when Disney goes to the trouble of using these metallic paints on the inside parts. When you take off the dome, they've done this before on others, and it looks great. If Hasbro doesn't go back to vac metal, imagine using that exact paint for that blue protocol droid from Mando Season 3. That would look pretty awesome. Taking a closer look at the body, you know, Droid Factory tends to keep these fairly simple. They usually don't have a lot of extras. They don't have those panels that pop out, which is fine. I don't use those. Don't really need those. Of course, the third leg is static. It does not go in and out, and you just got pretty much standard articulation on the main legs. And by the way, I love that bucket style R6 head. I don't think we have too many R6 figures out there, so it's really refreshing to get this one. The colors are awesome, and the Mickey Sorcerer's hat is a fun little touch for those Disney fans out there. And by the way, something I like to do for fun is pair up astromechs with various troopers. Like I paired up this one with the Shadow Trooper. I love the way those two look together. And I've got this R2-S8 paired up with the Night Troopers. This is one of my favorite astromech specs, by the way. R2-S8 from the Solo movie Droid Factory collection. Awesome looking droid that goes perfectly with the Night Troopers because he's got the same colors they have and he's got weathering on him. But I did want to see how this new R6-D23 goes with the Night Troopers because he's got similar colors as well. So let's bring him in here. And he looks pretty good. I guess he does kind of go with them. But I think the only difference is that he's much too clean and he's got that silver metallic, which really none of them have. Enoch's got the gold, of course. So I still much prefer my R2-S8 going with the Night Troopers. I'll just have to find another trooper that goes well with R6-D23. Thanks for watching.